I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging on myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah.
Hi friends, Molweni. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come here and welcome you guys to the vlog. It's a Friday afternoon and so we are starting our vlog today. I'm hoping to vlog this weekend for you guys. So welcome back, lovies, and I hope you enjoy it. I will have a little session where I answer some questions that I got from a question box I put up on Instagram because I wanted us to be reintroduced to one another in this new journey. So I hope you enjoy that as well. It'll come later on in the vlog. Welcome. I really don't like what these look like in this clear vase, so I'm actually going to transfer them here, and I'm running out of water anyway, so I'm just adding more water. About snipping the bottoms off of them so that they've last longer, but I'm actually scared to ruin them, so I'll just move them as they are. Oh, they look beautiful already. Like, I think that's an upgrade, don't you? I like that.
What could he do for me? I told him that my love is free, but can you match me? I can do it all for myself. Want you, but really don't need help. So can you match me? I like luxury, I like fancy things. Shine on my body, live like royalty, treat you like a king. If I trust, but you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lux. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm serving rich Auntie Chloe B. I know my job is a blessing, but if you hate me. Rocks on my wrist, fur on my feet, setting the table in all the chic. Baby, come eat. I like luxury, I like fancy things. Shine on my body, live like royalty, treat you like a king. If I trust, but you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury. I work too hard on my luxury. We come so far, oh I luxury. Cover these scars.
I want to order. What do you feel like? In life. Masikuwachinga i-KFC sana ndiyayazi uba yintoni mna like laa nto uba umama xa nge-payday wayehlele sithenge i-KFC ngoku sofuna wena i-KFC ke ngokusana. Sushi, muchachos, pizza, or I don't know if I ever bought this thing with you, but there's this thing called, well, Echo Wires does these like chip rolls that have like Russian chips, whatever, cheese, like it's so nice. So I think those are the three options. Welcome to the Get to Know Me segment of this vlog. Zetu suggested I must do it within a vlog, and I thought that was a really good idea. I thought it was incredibly important for us to get to know each other again. I haven't been on here in a very long time, actually back on YouTube now, and so it doesn't make sense for me to just come here like I never left, because I did leave. So an introduction quickly, my name is Koliwe. I started YouTube quite a few years back, and that was my actual introduction to doing social media and actually taking my social media seriously as a means of, at that point, I suppose it was like a creative outlet, but it has since become a means of earning a living as well. I have been craving for a place where I could do more long form content, hence YouTube, and I am really excited about it. I won't even lie. So, on to the questions. One says, congratulations, we've been waiting for this comeback. We're behind you always. This is incredibly sweet, but also very encouraging, because I do think I did start fearing, oh my gosh, what are my views going to be like when I get back to YouTube and that sort of thing. But if there's anything that my social media career has taught me, it is that you can't worry about views before you have put in the work. You can't worry about views before you've been consistent enough on the platform. And so I am really excited to get back and do the work. And hopefully you guys like what I have in store for you. No question, but we can't wait. Another encouraging one. I can't wait to actually post my first one. I am looking forward to the edit, because that's the part where a lot of content goes to die, has gone to die in my case. And this time around, it needs to go past that little hurdle and actually get uploaded onto this platform. How was your childhood, and how did it contribute to being where you are today? Oh, that's an interesting one. My childhood was normal to me because that was my life. However, as an adult, I have realized that I moved quite a lot. From preschool till matric, I went to 7 schools, and they were mostly all in different areas. I was born in Durban. Then I moved to Matatiele because my mom and dad, that's when they actually got married. And then I lived with my grandparents until I had to go to grade 1. We moved to Bizana because that's where my dad was working and my mom was now getting to start to work there. So we stayed in Bizana actually all the way until I had to go to grade 7. I moved back to Matatiele, and that's where I matriculated. I think my childhood exposed me to a lot, even though we lived a very simple life with both my parents being teachers. Because of the moving, I kind of got exposed to different lifestyles and different people who came from different economic levels. I don't know how else to put it. When I was younger, I might have thought, we're doing pretty well for ourselves, but I quickly learned that no ways, people are doing the most out there. That just made me really want a lot out of life. It gave me a sense of adventure, but also it gave me my drive. It also contributed to the fact that I can make a decision about moving cities now, and I will do it. I can make a decision about changing my life and starting over, and I will do it. And I've done it multiple times in my adult life. And every single time, I will tell you that it has actually led to good things. I've always seen the level up from the decisions that I've made. But I think it's because my childhood taught me not to hold on to things too much. Rather follow what my heart is telling me and what I ultimately want for my life. Someone says, while we're here, I love your content and how interactive you are with people. Thank you so much, guys. The other day, I don't know what possessed me, but I was like, let me scroll down and go down memory lane on my Instagram. And my goodness, I'm in awe of the change that's happened in the way I shoot. But I think the only thing I can attribute the content to is the fact that I have stuck it out. I knew I wanted it. I knew I wanted to level up, but all I did was get a little better each time. And I feel like the more I did it, the more I knew. And I am so grateful that those years when I knew nothing and I was shooting such crappy content, still went ahead and did it. Because a lot of times we want to put things out there once they're perfect. And I'm so grateful that I didn't do that to myself, because I don't know where I would be. Doing content and being online has literally changed my life. And I'm so glad I didn't let perfectionism or being scared stop me from starting to do it. And how I interact with people is how I expect to be interacted with when I interact with people whose work I love as well. Are you dating at the moment? Yo, guys, I'm not dating. There's a time where I was like, I wanted to be single. No, I don't want to be single right now, guys. But the options that I come across are so poor. And I honestly don't think I have weirdly high standards or anything. But I also just feel like I'm the kind of person that's like, I don't want to waste my time knowing full well, like, this person is just, I'm not vibing with them, you know? So, yeah, I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to be out more. Hopefully, I'll meet someone. And yes, guys, honestly, are you a chef by profession or self-taught? This answer is about to change, but I am self-taught. I only recently enrolled into culinary school, so I'm actually in school currently this year. And that's why I said the answer is about to change, because Sana, next year I'll be like, Chef Kaliwe. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I've loved food for so long, and I was taught by YouTube. I bought like quite a few cookbooks just to get a, you know what I mean, just to try different things. I wanted to legitimize my hustle because I have a huge food dream, and I felt in order to get it there, I needed to legitimize what I do. I needed to learn more, but also I wanted for the respect. I want people who work with me, brands who work with me, to understand that I am a subject matter expert, but not a self-acclaimed one, rather a qualified one. I'm so excited to be a chef and be like, I'm Chef Collier. Every time I say it, it makes me smile because it is an actual dream of mine. So I am so happy that I could finally afford to do that for myself. So stay tuned for the bio update. And then someone says, firstly, congratulations on your new journey. Did you ever imagine your life like how it is now? Oh my God. I had very different dreams, but one thing has stayed true and one thing is consistent, is that I really wanted to be independent. I wanted to have a life I look around and I'm proud of. And I wanted to end up doing something I really love. Then there were times where actually was starting to kind of look a little bleak, but that's because I was looking here rather than ahead. I didn't imagine my life would be where it is. It's crazy that what I love and what I've decided is the direction I'm heading in is completely different to what those dreams were. Life has taught me that as you start taking the steps towards the little things that make you happy, the dream unfolds. So it is an ever evolving and constantly unfolding dream, moving in the direction of my true self and towards things that make me truly happy. And for me, that's the dream. That's the dream. Where do you live? You have a beautiful place. I live in Joburg. Oh my God, I can't believe it. But I moved to Joburg 13 years ago. Thank you so much. I feel like I only recently realized how much I love creating a home that actually represents me and my taste and all of those things. I love putting the little details together. I love thrifting. I love seeing it come alive. So it's only recent, I would say in the last couple of years, that has really taken root in me. I also think that before then I was too broke to really be thinking about such. The more things have progressed, the more I have, found joy in the little things. How did you start creating content? Do you see yourself leaving your 9 to 5? I was staying in that apartment, Kosiam. When I look at it, the people who watched my YouTube videos back then, Abolebu and Zetu will tell you, that kitchen had the weirdest tiles on the wall, guys. They looked like they were dirty all the time, but they were not dirty. And there was this stove that Ulan Ulebu says it's the stove, so it says Lalini. Guys, and I was cooking with my hot pots. So that's how I started creating content. I was sharing recipes on YouTube. Because of that, then I would want to post the picture of whatever I've posted on YouTube onto Instagram. And even then, for quite a while, all the pictures I was posting on Instagram were basically an ad for my YouTube. Like I was trying to get traffic to my YouTube. And then Instagram became my main platform or vehicle for sharing content. Do I ever see myself leaving my 9 to 5? Absolutely, guys. I love the company I work with. I love the people I work with. The culture there is really incredible. Actually, my current manager is honestly one of the best people. But the truth is that it was never my dream. It's just that I was incredibly grateful for the income that it provided me, compensating in a way that I could actually start living. I had very difficult 20s. I wasn't doing well financially. So absolutely, I see myself living my 9 to 5. That's why I enrolled into chef school. So intentional about growing my platforms. I want to work a lot in the food industry. I want it to be the main hustle. And that's a nice place to end it, you guys. That is it from from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a get to know me. If you have any further questions, please sound them down in the comments and we will have a chat.